Alright, so this is a safe space for all Miami Heat fans, man. Because right now, this team is down terrible. I mean, they have lost the last 7 out of their 8 games. And even Jimmy Butler said, this is what happens whenever you're not playing good basketball. But guys, we are back here today to do a realistic rebuild on the Miami Heat. And it's funny because a lot of the fans were really valuing Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson over getting somebody like James Harden. It's crazy how life comes at you full circle. But enough of me making fun of y'all's team. Let's see what we can do with this team. And let's just try to make sure that last season was not actually a fluke. They got Jimmy Butler, they got Bam, a lot of role players. But I think that we can turn this team around. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go and drop a like on it. Let's get 200 likes for another rebuild. If you guys missed the last one, we did it with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. You guys know exactly how this works. Miami's probably done making trades for the rest of this season. I've heard rumors about them getting Victor Oladipo. Probably not gonna happen, but let's just sim, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, where we can finally start to make some moves. And yo, shouts out to playing in the Eastern Conference. This team was barely above 500, and we're still gonna be in the playoffs as the 8th seed, and I think that we can upset whoever is the number 1 seed. And we get Jimmy Butler and Bam both on All-NBA 3rd team, and we also see both of them on defensive 2nd team as well. And Precious makes the rookie 1st team. So yeah, right now things are looking pretty up for us. In round 1, we'll be taking on Boston, which even though they are a higher seed, they were one last year as well. Miami kind of took care of them. This year, we were led in points by Jimmy Butler and Bam, and Tyler Hero was actually solid, putting up 16 points, 5 boards, 4 assists as our starting point guard. And hey, we should be able to upset Boston if you really think about it. Round 1, game 1, they take game 1. Okay, this is definitely not going the way that I thought it was. Hold on. We lose in 6. That's not something that I'm really surprised of, as the Lakers beat Brooklyn in the NBA Finals. It's time for us to finally make some moves. Let's see how good we can turn Miami into. So obviously we don't have our draft pick, which really sucks. Spo, of course, is staying here. Let's try to get a better trainer. And other than that, I think that we're going to be really good. And let's get straight into free agency. And obviously I'm bringing back Tyler Hero. I'm going to let these other guys walk. However, I'm probably going to be bringing back Goran Dragic and Avery Bradley. I just want to make sure that all of our money is not tied up. And that's kind of the biggest thing about that, because if we can go after, we got some money. I don't think that we need DeMar DeRozan. I'm going to be honest there. Oladipo is here. He could help them because he's a really good defensive player. I'm not even against us doing that. Kawhi is just not coming here. DeMar don't really fit what we want to do here. Drew Holiday's more than likely gonna end up on the Milwaukee Bucks. I guess the most realistic option here is getting Victor Oladipo, and this is not even a bad deal. I would actually do this deal. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna be adding him to the roster. I think it works out for us. And yo, look, I still want Goran. Having Goran coming off the bench for us makes everything so much easier. This team actually looks kind of promising. I mean, we got 2 really good defensive players on the wing, and we still need to find a power forward. I think that's the biggest concern for us, is at power forward. So JaMychal Green, that's not a terrible option. James Johnson, I kind of like that option a little bit more. And other than that, I'm sure that Lou Will has been terrible this season. But some other guys that we could possibly bring in. Let's see. This is possibly the most underrated signing, PJ Tucker. And I like that signing a lot. Now, other than that, let's just make sure to get Duncan Robinson back. But overall, I think that this team is actually pretty decent. I mean, Miami has always been a decent team. I just think that they needed another star caliber player. And maybe Victor can be that. I'm not really sure yet. It kind of depends. I think overall, this team can actually work. I might even try, like, Precious. My only problem with Precious is that he can't shoot at all. But I could try him at power forward, and he goes up to an 84 overall. That works for us too. So I think right now, this team can actually surprise a lot of people in the NBA. And I think it's very realistic for Miami to actually accomplish something like this. And heading into season number 2, this is going to be our brand new lineup. It's going to be Tyler Hero, Victor, Jimmy, Precious, and Bam. And then off the bench, we got Goran Dragic, Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, James Johnson, and Ayo. this team might be able to work. I think this team can actually work. And they also got us ranked 4th in the power rankings, and they got us as a buying team. This might be the team that actually makes it back to the NBA Finals because we got a good mix of shooting and defense. I think one concern is we need a better scorer, but Tyler Hero can score the ball at will. So we really just gotta sit back. We gotta let things play out. But I think that overall, this team is very well constructed. And let's see if 2K is actually rocking with it. Hey, yo, this team is actually cooking right now. We are currently the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Now, can we hold on to it? I think we can. We got a way better record compared to last season. And like I said before, this might be the team that can make it back to the NBA Finals. And it's not that far off from what Miami has in real life. I just think that they need another guy there who's really capable of playing defense and scoring. And that's clearly Victor Oladipo, which makes a lot of sense. But this year, Trae Young wins the MVP, Mobley wins Rookie of the Year, Cade wins Sixth Man of the Year, and yeah, once again, none of this really matters to us. Do we get anybody on any of these All-NBA teams? We see Bam on the second team, and we also see him on a defensive team as well. That does not really matter because we're the second seed. Unfortunately, we got to take on the Brooklyn Nets, which sucks for us, but hey, we got the defense, and those guys probably still don't have a center. So we should be all right there. And this year's stats, 11 points by Bam with nearly 20. Precious put up 20 as well. Jimmy put up 16. Victor put up 16. Hero put up 15. And Hero's up to an 87 overall. So yeah, right now, we got a bunch of guys in the double digits, which to me is a massive positive. Round 1, Brooklyn. Obviously, Kyrie, James, Corey, Claxton. Yo, Claxton ain't that bad. Where's Joe Harris at? Because, where's Joe Harris at? Why? They did add defense. They got Bruce Brown and Bev. But man, they let Joe Harris walk. They should not beat us. I don't care who's on that team. We sweep them. We get them boys right up out of there. And look at Cleveland. And look at Cleveland in round 2. They still got... These guys are still holding Kevin Love hostage. And... they got Drummond. Yeah, I think that we can beat the... whoa. Tied up series. They take the 2-1 lead on us. We tied up 2-2. Say it ain't so. And yeah, I think we got this. 135-96. And Bam Bam might be the best player Miami in a few years, man. I know it sounds crazy, but Bam, he has a talent. But game 7 time, I still don't know why we're going to game 7 against this team. But fine. I think that we should be able to beat this team. Let's just hold on to this. Please, guys, do not choke this lead away. Oh, we got it. We got it. Eastern Conference Finals. We are back. And we got Atlanta with Trae. Look, I ain't gonna say that. Look. Trae Young cold, right? Everyone knows it. Trae Young is cold. We're gonna cut down the rotations a little bit. But we all know that Trae Young is amazing. However, seeing how their offense runs through him only, just go ahead and put a man on him. And this is why having great perimeter defenders comes in handy. Victor, go ahead and lock that up, player. Go over all of the screens, stay attached, off ball. I do not care. You make sure that he is clamped up. Go over all the screens because Buddy can shoot. And that's the main guy that we got to worry about. Now, we take game 1. We take game 2. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's get up out of here. And we're back in the NBA Finals. And how did we handle Trae Young? So he still got off his double-double of 27 and 11 assists. That efficiency was, I think, oh my gosh, never mind. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. He was still cooking. It was definitely a team effort. And luckily, we don't even have the Lakers here. We got the Denver Nuggets, and we know that Jamal Murray is really only a threat inside of that bubble. They copied our entire swag and picked up Jay Crowder. And I think Bam should hold his own against Jokic. At least I would hope he actually does. But let's start simming as we take game 1. We take game 2. Come on, y'all. Go up 3-1 right now. Oh my gosh. Do not choke, y'all. Dog. I'm not trying to go outside. I am not trying to go outside. Simcast is normally our best friends. Let's see if that stays true. This is such a close game. Just hold on to the lead. We are up by 7 points. We win by 5. Tyler Hero had 25 on really, really good shooting. I guess I should not have said anything about Jamal Murray. He had 37 and 7, and Jokic had a triple-double. Game 7 time. We cannot blow this. We are in Miami. Let's get this ring. Great first quarter, but we're kind of blowing it. It's mad close. We got it. It's a 1-point game. Jimmy almost has a triple-double, but the Miami Heat are so close to winning a championship that we gotta hop in. Come on. Miami has now won since Braun left. This is time to really show that Pat Riley made the right decision choosing Spo over Braun. We gotta win a championship. Just getting here twice don't mean nothing. We gotta actually be able to win this thing. All right, let's see what we got, man. Get somebody open. Depot. I was about to say, knock this down, Precious. That free throw is weird, but it's cash. I did not know. Yo, he's actually putting up numbers here. I did not expect him to really be putting up numbers like that. Jimmy, I need you to come back and get this ball, bruh. Oh my gosh. Midi Green, let's go. We all know that Jimmy Butler is cash in the mid-range game. We know it's a fact. What are you doing? Please break that, please. Oh my. Why are you leaving Porter open for 3? I assure you, he's not a bum. I assure you. Okay, Porter, stop, bruh. Give me that. You too little. You too little. Let's call play, y'all. Let's get somebody open. Depot, I'm gonna take that shot. It looks. Oh, let's go. Oh, the Depot with the clutch. Yo, I thought he was gonna break that. That jump shot did not look like it was going in at all. 3-point game, 23 seconds left, and Miami has a championship. Guys, if you guys are still here, comment down below who you guys think Miami should be picking up this coming offseason. I mean, obviously, oh my gosh, why is... Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And we got Hero with the free throws. Thank goodness. Yeah, but like, clearly, Miami can no longer get Giannis. But their team still is very flexible in how they do things because of expiring deals and possible signing trades. So it's really intriguing to see what actually happens. Thank goodness that Porter missed that shot that's probably broken too. Love that. Make sure to get the ball in Tyler Hero's hands because he is a knockdown and a free throw shooter. But yo, I really like this Miami team. I think that Miami beat the odds. Now, as far as last season, them making the finals, was that a fluke? I don't want to call it a fluke. If it was a regular season, I don't see it really happening. But this Miami team, at the end of the day, is super underrated. They have really, really good pieces. And I think that if they add one more guy, another all-star or close to all-star caliber player, they can win. But guys, we are NBA champions. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did Miami make the right choice not giving the bag for James Harden? Personally, I would have probably done it, but that's just me. I think that Jimmy, Bam, and James Harden together sounds way scarier than Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Bam, Jimmy, and Goran. That's just my personal thoughts. And Jimmy Butler gets this year's Finals MVP because you know that he turns it on and turns it up in the playoffs. But look, man, Pat Riley, as far as this sim goes, it looks like he was right. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go and drop a like on it. Go ahead and subscribe. Let me know who we should rebuild next. As far as Miami goes, I think they got a really, really good team. There's been a lot of rumors about them possibly getting Victor, and I really just can't wait to see what happens.